Howdy ho, neighborinos. We're here today for week, 6 of the BBR, I think. I never remember what. You should know by now, dude. Just don't take what I say. Just look at it in the title of the video. You know, just trust me. I'm trustworthy post game, but right now I wouldn't. You know, but you can already. I didn't even mean to have this on the screen already, but you can see what I'm bringing already. Congratulations, Sheldon. You fucked up and you're 27 seconds in, but. If you see his team on the screen as well, Keldeo, Weavile, Skarm, Guja, Rabombi, and DD, Vileplume, Luxray, Karkle, and Drakloak? Dude, I can't say it, okay? I can't. It's not a real Pokemon anyways. Proceeds to get 6-0 swept. But yeah, basically, the thing with his team is a Scarf Toxtricity or any Scarf Electric type whatsoever kind of puts in massive work. He does not have a ground type. He has Luxray, which I don't think gets Volt Absorb. I should probably double check, but I'm pretty sure it gets Static and Guts. I'll check before the battle. Maybe I'll leave an annotation, or maybe you already know, and that's stupid of me to think that you guys need information. But this thing puts in huge work versus him. He doesn't have a resist. He has Goodra, which takes Chip, and we we take those. It takes Chip, we take those, and yeah, it's just it's really good. Late game, it can clean up. We gotta, excuse me, we gotta identify what his Scarfer is. Also, I've mentioned this in the past. This is one of those days where I got fucking Johned one time. Schedule will get pushed back. I'm out of town, so I have to come home for 4 or 5 hours, drive across fucking town to come home and do these goddamn battles, and then I gotta go back to fucking. I'm house sitting for my parents, so. I'm day drinking a little bit because I'm angry that I have to be here. I've already done 2 battles. This is the 3rd one. The 4th one, I don't know if I'm even gonna have fucking time for. So, it's a lot, dude. So sorry if I'm kind of all over the place. Especially considering I just went on a rant in the middle of talking about the first Pokemon. But yeah, Toxtricity does great. Next, we have our WinCon Shell Smash Blastoise, bro. Look at that team, dude. Nothing really wants to take this. I need to weaken Skarm. I need to weaken Goodra and potentially get rid of a Yachi Berry. And this boy kind of just wins. Intimidate Luxray could also be annoying. I don't think that's a real Pokemon. I don't see it coming. However, I do have 2 water types, so that could be a thing that happens. Next, we have Kebia Berry, Azumarill here with the huge power. So, this is going to sound dumb, but I didn't know what to bring. Last week, we had some success with Whirlpool Perish Song, but I couldn't hit a move to save my goddamn life, and I don't want to rely on that, because when it comes down to it, I fucking won't hit. So I want to be able to have offensive stab too, and then also be bulky. So we got Aqua Jet to help pick stuff off if, you know, something wants to set up in our face. We got Play Rough, just because this thing is such a good switch in to not only Weavile, but also Keldeo. I said those out of order of the way I wanted to phrase it, but whatever. We got the Kebia Berry because both of those things get poison coverage. Yeah, Keldeo is just poison jab, but that's literally the best thing it has to hit us. You know, maybe Specs Focus Blast probably still does more, but I don't know. So we can throw off some huge play roughs. If Goodra has Thunderbolt over Sludge Bomb, that is unfortunate, and considering I just said we have 2 water types, that'd probably be the bring, but we do have the Kebia for the poison jab and potential poison coverage. And then, you know, Perish Trap if we need it. Then we have a really fun set here. Dude, this is the Matt O'Shea special, dude. This man, in NCP, Matt brought defensive Rapidash so many times. I was like, you know what? We're the double Shea core. Let me try this man's strat out. So we got the heavy duty boots, flame body ability, Morning Sun, Toxic, Play Rough, Flare Blitz. Look at his switch in to fire moves. It's going to be Goodra, it's going to be Keldeo, and it's going to be Karkle, I guess. If that's not a real Pokemon. So we do hit everything really nicely on the team. I didn't really like the idea of a setup variant because he always comes back and either just, if we somehow are able to boost our speed, he comes up and he can still wall us offensively, but if we just SD, he always comes in and outspeeds us or something, so it's not really worth setting up. I do like this set though, it switches in on some stuff, and it should be a pretty good bring. Then we got Urshifu Baby with the Chopper Berry. This boy clicks a fucking button versus him, dude. So Drain Punch, Wicked Blow, U-Turn, and Bulk Up. It does a lot of damage. I can scout for stuff, potentially early game, do some U-Turns, get some momentum, not be walled by Skarm. We have to be banded, and even if we're banded, it's like a 80% chance to 2-hit KO after rocks. If he's lefties. If he's Rocky Helmet, it's a different story, but it's not looking great on breaking that little fucker, so we might have to Perish Trap it, we might have to just weaken it and hope for the best, but I don't know, dude. But we got Urshifu baby here, so I can U-turn early game. Once Skarm is weakened, I can bulk up maybe, and then try to kill it that way. I can bulk up, and I can take what's it called? I can take a Brave Birds pretty decently just because I'm so naturally bulky. And I really do like the set. I think it'll do good, and I think he'll see U-turn early game and be like, he's Scarf, and then maybe I'll bulk up late game. He's gonna be like, what the fuck? Then we got decision. Oh, and I didn't mention, but we have the Chopper Berry just because that's his best way of avenging me is going to be, you know, Secret Sword or Focus Blast, Keldeo, Low Kick, Skarmory, potentially. I guess there's always the Rabombi there, which I guess isn't great. I also I wanted a fire type on the team for Rabombi too, so that's why we're not like max defense some HP. I went max HP some defense just so we can switch into Rabombi a little bit better. Last but not least, we get Decidueye. We have the dead weight of the team, basically. Got a real funky spread. I had to build this at my mom's house on my phone, so I like got out a piece of paper and I was doing multiplication. I was doing fucking math, figuring out speed tiers, dude. Can you, like, who the fuck? But I hope I nicknamed it. That's gonna be unfortunate if I didn't. But Poltergeist, U-turn, Defog, Leaf Blade. I just needed removal, dude. I can't let him set up webs and full hazards and then just go about my day, you know? So I need to make sure that those stay off the field, or at least a bunch of them stay off the field. Like, I can't have a full stack, but like Rocks or A-Spike or something isn't horrible. But we've got the boots just in case, so that way even if webs are up, we can still defog, even though we don't really have speed for much, but at least then we won't be, you know, low speed for stuff like I was gonna say Skarm, but that didn't really make sense anyways. I don't know, man. I fucking got boots, and now I'm realizing boots might not have been the best option. But fucking Decidueye just doesn't. It doesn't do much. It's good for Keldeo, but not for Weavile, not for Skarm. It's okay for Goodra. It's not. It's okay for Rabombi. It's okay for Indeedee. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. I need this removal. It was either this or Flygon, and Flygon doesn't want to take any of those other hits either. You know, so. This is the team we're bringing. Gray's a good dude, and I haven't played him in a hot minute. We played him in APA, and it didn't go great. And then I think the time we played him before that was ABC? I don't know. But he's definitely a good player. Definitely got a scary team, and I'm looking forward to playing him. Also looking forward to getting all 4 of these fucking games done. So I'll see you guys in the battle. Howdy ho, neighborinos. We are here today going up against Gray, and whatever the fuck his name is. I don't know. I forgot the battle was going, so we gotta jump in. We got Indeedee. We got Skarm, Michael Skarm, we got Rabombi, we got Goodra, fuck, we got Keldeo, and Vileplume. Who the fuck brings Vileplume? I guess that's an electric resist, so that makes sense. I kind of want to just lead off with Toxtricity. Although if he leads off with Scarf and Indeedee, that is trouble. What do I lead off with here? Fuck, man. Let's just do, yeah, let's do Toxtricity here. And if he does lead with Indeedee, I might have to go hard into Urshifu baby. We'll see. Have fun to Gray. Although we already haven't had a lot of fun because land mode sucks sometimes. So mid had to host our game. So you already saw in the team builder, we got Scarf Tox, Shell Smash Blastoise, offensive but also Perish Chop Azu, defensive Rapidash, Chople Urshifu, and Defog Decidueye. Let's do the fucking thing, you know? It's Keldeo! Who's that Pokemon? He could be Scarf. If he's Scarf and he just pumps, do I lose? Keldeo, that was a long wait on there too. That's not cool. Hydro Pump does not kill us, so we are going to Volt Switch. Hopefully he just goes out into like Vileplume or something. Yeah, he does. Okay, sweet. Big Dripper. That is Goodra. Oof, Goodra takes like 15 or so. That could maybe be Assault Vest. That's level 100. That doesn't make any sense. Oof. Actually, no. He's not Assault Vest for sure because that would have done like nothing. He's probably Fizz Def. That looks like Fizz Def. So how much are we doing with a motherfucking Wicked Blow? Not a lot. Holy fuck. I guess I gotta go to Decidueye. Yeah, we gotta go to Decidueye. That puts in... it does a lot of damage with Poltergeist. And... that's about all I have as far as information on that. He could go into Indeedee. Although I do have U-turn. So I don't think he would go hard into it. But I think I just click Poltergeist here. I get a chunk off on this guy, and we see what happens. I live any hit. He's gonna withdraw. Fill. Goes into Scarm. Okay, makes sense. He's Rocky Helmet, but I'm Long Reach. Okay, that's good to know. That did a lot. That actually did a lot. Scarm, we'll just say you're defensive, but that looks like probably Spadef because Poltergeist. No. Yeah, that's just. I guess the Decidueye is just strong as shit, huh? Electricity does approximately 1 shitload. We'll just go for the U-turn. He could actually outspeed us here. I didn't think about that. We don't have that much speed, and this is a speed type. Yeah, I only have 36 speed adamant, so if he's running speed... well, I don't know. We'll see. We do have to pressure this guy offensively with Toxtricity as much as we can. Since he swapped out with Keldeo, I don't think he was Scarf. Although, I guess even if he was Scarf, he would know that that wouldn't kill. So Grudro's at like 90-ish, somewhere in there. There's a Spike. Okay. Now we go for that Volt Switch again, and we Volt Switch back into Decidueye. We can defog this right away. Or we can 2-hit KO that Skarmory with Poltergeist. That'd be cool. I'd have a 2-hit KO. Because it did, you know... yeah, it did about 40%. Volt Switch again. Gudra's at about, I think it's about 70. Let's say 75-ish. Now we go back into Decidueye. We got the boots. We don't care about these spikes. This is what this boy's here for. It's dead weight on the team, except in this scenario. I don't want to click Poltergeist again. I think he could go into Indeedee, so I'm going to click Defog this time. I guess he very well could just stay in and click Draco or some shit, but we live. Yeah, we should live. Unless he's like Specs or some shit. If he's Specs, then that would have to be like max HP Specs or something like that. No Weavile is really nice of him, honestly. He goes into Slurp, which is the Vileplume. We're going to defog. Vileplume, defensive, 50. How much is young Poltergeist doing, you know? He can do the Strength Sap bullshit. That's gonna be fucking gross, but... yeah, Poltergeist doesn't do that much, so let's just U-turn into... shit, I don't really have a good answer to this, huh? Let's click Poltergeist once, and then we'll U-turn. We'll see what happens. He goes for Protect. So it's gonna be like that, huh? It's gonna be one of these, is it? Okay, dude. I guess he wanted to see if I was choiced or something with Decidueye. Yeah, I still just click Poltergeist. I think I Poltergeist, and then I U-turn. I go into Rapidash. Black Sludge. Do a lot, just for me. That did almost half. He goes for Sludge Bomb. Okay. Now, I wonder if he protects again. I think he does protect again. I think he wants those lefties. I think he's going to be a real little piece of shit about it. So let's go hard into Rapidash. And Flare Blitz has a decent chance to kill after lefty's recovery. Now let's go hard Rapidash. Plus, to switch in to my fucking Rapidash is weak to Play Rough, which we also have. I think we're Boots Rapidash as well. Yep. Fuck yo, Spike. I defogged. What am I talking about? Oh, he went for Strength Up. That sucks. That's annoying. Oh, and he gets all the way back to full, too. Jesus fucking fuck. Oh, it's so gross. I hate it. Oh, buddy, do I hate it. I can still do half with Flare Blitz. I got switch-ins to kill deal. We'll see what happens. This team is looking pretty hard to break. We got Skarm at like 65-ish, maybe 60. And Edie hasn't hit the field. Rabombi hasn't hit the field. He's going to withdraw. MC Thunder, which is the Keldeo. Going to take a Flare Blitz. Doesn't do a lot. Doesn't do a lot. We don't see lefties on his end though, which is nice. So that means he's probably not like sub Calm Mind. He might be Specs. So I think I'm going to go right on into Azu here. Just because he could have like Specs Icy Wind or something. So if he predicts the Decidueye to come in, then he can click that pretty easily here. He wants a flip turn. Okay. Good play. Okay. I forgot that gets that. That's so cool. Bye-bye, little Sebastian. Hey, look, it's Vileplume. Hooray. I really wish I was Sap Sipper. Although, even if I was Sap Sipper, I wouldn't be able to do anything because, Sludge Bomb. I don't break this very well. Let's see what his response is if I go Toxtricity and click fucking Boom Burst. Because that sits to a KO. Yep, there's a Sludge Bomb. So we can click Boom Burst and potentially 2 at KO. I think that's going to be the play. If Skarm comes in, that's rough, but we can go... if Skarm comes in, we gotta go hard Rapidash, I think. Maybe even hard Decidueye. We'll see. Is that a crit? That was in fact a crit. Don't. He goes for Leech Seed. Oh, dude. We fucking take those right there, buddy. He either goes for Protect or he switches out here. I don't think you stay in. Boom Burst did so much. You have a Skarmory, you have a Goodra. I think you switch out here. And the Rapidash play covers both of those, as well as still threatens out the Vileplume. What the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? It just crashed. You're kidding me. Oh my fucking god. Okay, so, as much fun as that last turn was, we obviously disconnected and we had to redo it. I'm pretty sure I said this in the team builder or something, but I was out of town at this. I came home, fucking drove all the way back home to have this battle and a few others, fucking disconnected, and I had to come back the next day for no reason but to have this battle and then to finish up another battle as well that we didn't get to do. So upon recreation, not only dude, like, I crit the fuck out of that Vileplume, and that was huge because Vileplume was a pain in my butt and I didn't want to deal with it anymore. But you can't, like, it's not really worth recreating it, you know? I was just trying to get in and get out and, like, whatever, dude. So it was a hacks thing, so it probably shouldn't have happened anyways. We do take those. That was a huge turn. That boy fucking just did not want to take that at all. But it wasn't worth recreating this is our second go through too, so it just wasn't worth it. But the thing that does suck is in the recreation we tried twice, and both times my Decidueye got poisoned by Vileplume, which was fucking annoying as shit. So not only do we now not have a Vileplume at like 10%, now we have our Decidueye, which has been crit. I mean, not been crit, it has been poisoned. And yeah, also the roll on Skarmory from what's it called, Poltergeist, is a little bit, we got a little bit lower of a roll this time. A bunch of small things that don't really matter. Granted, the no crit definitely matters, but dude, we just got to get this shit done. You know, I came back and I'm like, can we just fucking just do it, please? And Jack's a great guy, so luckily he was super helpful in all this, you know, just kind of streamlining the process. So I'm gonna switch into Rapidash on the Strength Sap, which automatically is horrible because now this little fucking fuck is back at full. I do half, and he's just gonna Strength Sap me right back up and be just at. I just can't break it, dude. The crit was so nice because I didn't have to worry about breaking it. And I was gonna go for the Sludge Bomb as I go back into this guy. I'm a Volt Switch out. I probably should have just Boom Bursted, but I didn't want to take too much chip. And now he's going to Leech Seed. Luckily we get that play right. But now every time I get that play right, I lose 12%, which sucks. I probably should have Poltergeisted here too, but he just gets the Strength Sap. At least this Strength Sap like doesn't really matter. But I have to Boom Burst. We do 53. He Leech Seeds, which is unfortunate. Now it's a 50-50. There's already so many 50-50s in this game. Now there's another one. I had to just pray he didn't, what's it called? He didn't Protect there, which he has shown. So now I'm going to go into Rapidash on the Protect. Thankfully we get that one right at least. I can do a good chunk here, but he's going to Protect. Now he shows the Protect again. Now he's going to click it. He's already showed it. Now he, you know, clicks it. He's going to go into the Keldeo. I'm not fucking around with this. I have Play Rough too, so if I Flare Blitz this Keldeo one more time, he's in range of the Play Rough at least. He's going to go for the Scald on Mike Jones here. Poison fucking sucks. He's going to Flip Turn. We live, which is nice, but now we die to Poison. Skarm comes in as I'm going to U-turn out. 67%, and now we're in with Toxtricity. He always has a switch in and Goodra, so we just Volt Switch out. I need to keep momentum up, and I need to keep this guy alive. Now we can go into Urshifu, baby. I'm going to throw off a big ol' Wicked Blow as we do over half to this Rabombi. I really should have been Scarf here, because I could have just 2-hit KO'd that thing. Moonblast is going to do a little bit to this. He's going to U-turn out and go right back into that Keldeo, as this time I go for the Morning Sun just to keep this guy healthy. It's really my only answer to Rabombi and Vileplume at this point, so I need to stay healthy. I have to sack Mike Jones. I can't keep coming in on Leech Seeds because the poison, so oh well. He's going to go into Vileplume this time as I go for the Volt Switch. And on hindsight, you know, a lot of turns I probably should have clicked Boom Burst, but oh well. So he's going to Protect as I go for the Flare Blitz. He gets more health. There's so many 50-50s in this game, dude. Like, good golly, that one wasn't really one of them, but there's a lot. I Play Rough on this turn. We do a lot to the Goodra, and I'm going to Play Rough the next turn again to try to kill it. He's going to go into the Keldeo. He shows some amazing prep with the Roselli Berry, which is unfortunate. I don't have a switch into this. If he Flip Turns as I go into the Azu, that just means that Vileplume is now an issue again, so I was hoping he would go for Flip Turn, I would get off an attack, but he does just go for the Scald and take out Rapidash. So now, look at the stuff on my team, and look at Vileplume. It just fucking bodies me. Now I have no way to break that fucking Vileplume except for Urshifu, which doesn't want to take a Strength Sap, so things are not looking great. Boy, oh boy, do I wish this game didn't fucking disconnect. So I can at least go for the Boom Burst this time, kill that little fucker. Now he's going to go into the Goodra. I'm forced to switch. I go into Azu, as he's going to go for that Thunderbolt. He gets the crit now, which I guess doesn't really matter because that was still probably a 2-shot, but it is unfortunate. I clicked Perish Song just because I was like, dude, I'm going to die. What the fuck is even the point? I'm going to go into Indeedee on my Whirlpool, so that does a little bit of chunk. I should have clicked a button on that turn. He's playing really well, and at this point, dude, I just want this game to be over. This shit is annoying as fuck. Now I can go into Blastoise at least. Goodra's going to come out as I go for the Shell Smash. Now, Here's the thing with Shell Smash Blastoise. He didn't roost back up with Skarmory, which is nice, but I am a physical Blastoise, so I can win this game. I have Terrain boosted Zen Headbutt for those two guys down there. I have Ice Punch for fucking Goodra here. I have just Physical Stab, which will kill the Indeedee, but there's going to be some 50-50s around Skarm because he is Rocky Helmet. He has shown Brave Bird at this point. We didn't re-show it in the recreation, I don't think, but I'm pretty sure he had Brave Bird, unless I'm thinking of a different game. I don't actually know. I played Skarm twice this week. So we're going to do that. I can Ice Punch, kill the Big Dripper. We don't get the speed drop, which is nice. And now he's going to go into Keldeo. I guess he's thinking like I would be like Ice move, Water move, and then nothing to really hit this, but we do have that Terrain boosted Zen Headbutt. Keldeo goes down. At least we're knocking these bitches down a little bit, you know? So if Skarm comes out here, and here's the thing. If he just goes for, I don't know, something like counter, he could go for a body press, something like that. He's a lot of buttons to click. He can click, yeah, like we said, body press, he can click counter, he can click roost. So it's a 50-50 if I need to attack him or if I want to continue shell smashing. I am going to shell smash up as he's probably just going to go for the roost. It's hard to make this fucking decision, but he does go for the roost. So we get play number 1 right. Now, play 2, another 50-50. If he goes for body press into what's it called? My fucking Rocky Helmet does not kill me here, but if he just clicks roost, yeah, if he clicks roost and I attack him, I take Rocky Helmet, and 2 Rocky Helmet chips can potentially put me in range of, and he hasn't shown body press yet, so he could not even have that. But yeah, if he goes for the roost here, I could potentially get another free shell smash. Or if I attack here and he doesn't want to give me the free shell smash, he could do a chunk. So it all comes down to another 50-50. What are we gonna do? I'm gonna attack, hoping, praying that he doesn't click roost. He clicks roost, makes the good play. So now I gotta go for the fucking shell smash again and hope for the best, as he's just going to go for that roost once again. So I can't fucking break this, dude. We needed to get all 3 turns correct there, and we got the first one, missed out on the second one. So we lose our win con here. Now Toxtricity can come back out, go for the Volt Switch, and there's just nothing I can do. He's Scarf and DD, so he can just lock into Dazzling Gleam and pick this game up. We really, really, really needed that crit to be a thing still. We really fucking needed to get those 3 50-50s correct in a row, but hey man, what are you going to do? I think we played really well in the Wi-Fi part of the game, and then once it came down to Showdown, I think there was some obvious tilt here. We were both fucking annoyed. He made the correct plays. His team was a little bit more defensive than mine, and I wasn't really able to break through his bulk, but like I said, great dude. We chatted for a little bit in the in call whenever we were setting back up, and had a couple laughs, you know, kind of took some of the annoying pressure off of this game. But one thing we did notice was if we didn't go to Showdown, this would have gone to timer, and Dorian actually won last week versus Jack 2-timer. So I think if this game didn't disconnect, I think I had a very real shot of winning this game, but just with all the factors combined. But you know, dude, it's fucking Pokemon, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm already like, you know, doing worse than I have more losses than I do wins, so fucking oh well, dude. What are you gonna do? We play mid next week, and I'm gonna try to bop that boy at least to kind of get some vengeance for myself, so we don't just have a losing streak here in the middle of the season. But great game to Jack. He played really well. He prepped really well. Vileplume, I think he even mentioned it in the chat or when we were in call. It's one of those mons that, like, it's fucking really hard to break if you don't prep hard for it. I was like, I got a Rapidash, I'll be okay, you know, and I just didn't fucking. Strength Sap is just so annoying. Yeah, man, this was a really hard game for me to come back from. So that crit was really helpful. Oh man, but hey, that's the game we play. Once again, great game to Jack. Definitely check out his side of the battle. He live commed the Showdown portion, so it'll be you know, a little bit more content in there for you. But like, subscribe, do all that bullshit. Like I said, we're playing mid next week, so we're gonna try to come back from this. Yeah, bye forever.